Entrepreneur Robin Allen is back with us today in the Virginia This Morning kitchen. She's ready to stuff a chicken breast using pimento cheese. Robin, it's great to see you.
It's so nice to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
It is our pleasure. You were with us a while ago, and you know, this is one of my top 5 favorite food groups, pimento cheese. So I thought, I hope we see her again real soon. How have things been going?
It's been going so terrific. We're adding new stores in Richmond, so you can pick up our product in at least 6 locations in Richmond now. Not to mention the farmers markets that we're at.
And it is super, super yummy. I mean, we all have our, you know, pimento cheese is one of those things, right? We all have our own little recipe.
And that's the great thing about pimento cheese, is because there is so many different recipes. I always talk about it like, you know, there's room at the table. I've never found a pimento cheese I don't like.
Yeah.
You know, so, and it's nice because when you talk to people in the markets, they'll tell you, well, I do this and I do that, and the recipes are all very different. And since we're just so curious about it, when you say, oh, I put pimento cheese, with my pimento cheese, I put cream cheese in it, and I'm like, oh, wonder what that's like. So then we, you know, kind of go home and play with it a little bit and see what we can make happen with that. And that's why we have 6 different flavors. And I tease my husband because I can't make a decision either, so I can't really decide on what's my favorite. So that's why we have so many.
Well, variety is the spice of life, right?
That's
Today, you're going to put it in the chicken breast. Let's kind of show how this is done.
We're going to do a stuffed chicken breast. We start with a raw, boneless, skinless chicken breast. You've got bacon. We've got our pimento cheese, and I'm recommending that you use either the jalapeno if you like a little spice. The garlic is wonderful with it because it has the, you know, collards have a little bit of, they like a little garlic with them, a little spice that way. Or maybe the cream cheese and black pepper, so one of those 3 flavors. Or our seasonal smoked Gouda with roasted red pepper. That's a nice mellow flavor. It can really go well with this.
She just said you can use any 4 of the 6. That's what I just heard right there.
And yeah. So anyways, we also have a fresh collard, because you can use all of them. We've also got fresh collards here. Now these are coming out of Brunswick County from Browntown Farms, and they're in season right now. So you can get a collard green at any of the farmers markets and your local grocery store, and they're just beautiful.
Look at that.
And they're so good for you.
So fresh.
So fresh. Just so good for you.
Local ingredients, that's all key. Cool. That is a giant chicken breast. Is that required?
It is a giant chicken breast, but what you're going to do with that, and I'll show you here, you know, you're going to prep the ingredients just a little bit. The collards, what I've done is I've taken them and put them into a pot of salt water and boiled them just a little bit. So that gets them a little softer, a little pliable. They've been cooked just a little bit, 5 minutes in a pot of salt water. Okay, and then
that's
the bacon,
a long blanching. 5 minutes.
It's a little bit long, but it's gonna be okay, because you've also cut. The other thing that you're going to do to prep this is you're going to take the collard green, and you know the part of the collard that doesn't cook so well is this stem. So what we're going to do is we just cut that out.
Do you do that before you blanch them?
I do it before I blanch it, and you just cut that part out, and that's, you know, it's still good. It's good to eat, but it just makes it cook a little faster.
Okay.
So then you have basically a U shape here.
Awesome.
So that's one of the preps you're going to do. Then you're going to blanch the collard green, the leaf, and you still have this beautiful green color. You're going to take the bacon, and I put that in the oven on a baking sheet with aluminum foil and bake that for about 15 minutes on 350. And so what that does is it gets some of the grease out of it, but it also lets it get a little bit cooked. And the other thing I've done is I've taken this chicken breast and I've sliced it. I've taken a knife and cut it this way.
Butterflied? Okay.
And completely open it up and cut it all the way through. So you really only have half a chicken breast here.
All right. Robin, we have 1 minute. I was talking so much about how I love all your flavors. I burned into our time.
That is quite all right. I'm going to show you real quick how to wrap this collard green.
Because here's the secret. You make like a little pimento cheese pocket.
You're going to make a little bundle. You just make a little bundle. And then you roll it just like that. And you fold it.
That's not a whole lot there. Were you being conservative, Robin?
I was doing really good.
Okay.
There you go. You roll it just like that. Then you're going to roll it around in this, wrap it again in bacon, pin it with a toothpick, and then it's going to look like this. And then you take that and pop that into the oven, bake it on for 30 minutes on 350.
Okay.
And then you have...
You said 30 minutes
30 minutes on 350. And look at that.
And then,
look at that. And so then you have this nice,
see that
cheesy,
out,
wonderful,
that magic
and you can see the collard green in there as well. And it just
You know what just occurred to me?
What's that?
It's chicken cordon bleu, Robin style. I love it. With any of those 6 flavors. Thank you so much, Robin. Great to see you. Birdie's pimento cheese. Pick it up, cook with it, or just serve it over the holidays. You will enjoy it thoroughly.